Okay, what's up, traders? We got a special guest here today for a special video. We got Shoal, part of the Black Show Club, our private mentorship. Want to go over his January trading results and then into February, and kind of like a night and day. His trading's really taken off since joining. So, Shoal, if you want to maybe just introduce yourself, and then we'll get going into the video.
Yes, yeah. Good afternoon. My name is Shoal. I've been part of the Black member club for the last 3 months or so. Really been taking off, starting with trading 3 months ago, and learning all the new trades and tricks. Very much so grateful for James and his team, who's been very helpful in supporting me. But yeah, my background obviously has not been trading, so this has been quite a journey. Jumping
beautiful.
in from.
And as you can hear, Shoal's got a South African accent, but so obviously Shoal being South African, but Shoal, you actually are in the UK, right, at the moment?
That's correct. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So as Shoal mentioned, you came into the Black Show Club with zero trading experience, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So no trading. I mean, you didn't even know what TradingView was, or any of these prop firms were, like literally 3 months ago. And now you've passed to phase one. With FTMO, he's on a phase 2 account now. So I want to bring up his stats here. We're going to keep this short, brief, and to the point. But I just want to highlight his trade. Since he came in, he was scalping, and we found that didn't really work for you, Shoal. And maybe like you can elaborate on, I mean, you're taking 60 trades in a day at some times, but now kind of just slowing things down. And we've implemented a few rules, which we'll speak about, that have really helped you. But I think a lot of traders, that sometimes, not every single trading style suits them. Like day trading or scalping didn't actually suit you. You're doing a lot better when you slow things down, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I guess there's a lot of responses to the trading strategies that I've adopted and gone through, and I think you almost certainly have to try everything.
Yes.
And as you mentioned, I did. I mean, there was days I executed 60 trades a day, and end up the night thinking, why can't I sleep? Because it takes a bit of mental capacity from you. So I mean, we then obviously convened, and we could just see in my results that didn't actually add up as well. And I think where we're now in terms of a response to my trading strategy overview, slowing it down to the 5-minute charts, capturing obviously my entries off there. Keep it simple. All the entry signal examples, so like after 21 EMAs, applying the risk, which is very important, and then the review and adjust at the end of the day. I think that's one thing which has been very helpful in journaling, your actual trading. So yeah, it's a lot. I'm still here, so
yeah. Okay, so let's bring up Shoal's results here, and I think this has just been like a night and day from January into February. So Shoal, just give us a little bit of a rundown on what accounts you're trading at the moment, and we can take it from there.
Yeah, so I'm currently on the FTMO challenge, so which I've passed like the first stage. That's on it's 140k account. And I'm at the moment just over 4k up on that. So I'm really hoping in the next week or so I get through that. And yeah, looking for the pass, I guess. So
sure.
But very much all from day one, I'm looking for the 200Ks. Obviously, I've done the demos, I've tested a few of the accounts, but really not finding my strategy. Not really liking the scalping day to day. It's just too quick, and specifically the markets we're trading on, I think. You need to have a bit of a wider view and range on your day and your bias, and set that and almost leave it to run. And that's also a challenge, because I mean, there's been many opportunities where the market draws you in, and you want to pull
Sure.
your trades early, and it's just keeping discipline, keeping focused, and I'm working on that still, because that's hard. It's an emotional ride. So
It can be.
yeah, and it's
Okay.
that's it. Yeah, and
So,
and obviously with you guys around helps a lot, because everyone goes through that.
yeah. Okay. So let's speak. And just to confirm that Shoal did fail a few accounts. Scalping definitely, or the FTMO definitely wasn't for him before passing this. So let's just go over this January. So January statistics, you can actually see a down £7,000, and this was over a few accounts because he, as I mentioned, you did fail about two accounts before actually passing. But realizing that the scalping wasn't for you, let's just have a look at the reason I want to bring this up, and we're going to ask Shoal, how he's feeling between the 2 months, and as we walk through this. But I think the big thing, what we can see, is that like January was erratic and all over the place. I actually did tweet about this the other day, but your trading can be erratic and all over the place, and you can have big wins and big losses, or you can be slow and steady, and make consistent money. But look in January here, like 19 trades, 24 trades, 10 trades, 29 trades, 46 trades. I know this is the day. So how has this been compared to, let's look at February. Look at this. We implemented in February. Shoal is actually currently up on the month in February. But look at this, like a lot more consistent. We actually implemented a rule of, and I think a lot of traders, if they just manage their downside, if they're trading their funded accounts and everything like that, the personal accounts, the only thing that you really can control is your downside. We actually implemented a rule for Shoal, 0.5% risk per trade and 4 trades per day max. So look at this. Shoal's he actually just broke it for the 3rd time, but yesterday, but the maximum 4 trades per day. But look at this, 10 trades on the one day. Every single other day is 4 or less, and then 1, and he's only broken it 3 times. And look at that, on both of the all 3 times that he's taken more than 4 trades, only one of them has actually made money at the end of the day. But look how much more slow and consistent. Shoal was actually saying to me, it's a lot more boring, but like boring is going to make you money. Can you make big money being, aggressive? Yes, you can, but you got to be willing, then I would say, to go for it. But I think it's a lot more, if we're looking at it from a perspective of, Shoal's just got into trading, just come into the Black Shirt Club. We want to give him a base to work off to make money long term. This is going to be able to scale this. You're going to be able to get another, you can get max funding with FTMO and other companies and that type of thing. But this is scalable. This is not. This is literally going to the casino and putting it on red and black. You probably have a better chance, So speak to me about how you're feeling in terms of like your trading confidence-wise. I know yesterday we just got off a coaching call on the day that we're filming this. But speak to me confidence-wise in terms of this trading February compared to January's trading.
Yeah, I mean, the process for the trading is like we all have to have our strategy. So we've got a strategy, we've got a plan, which I need to stick to. You clearly have your entries for the day, and you've got your risk that you need to manage. And I think the focus for me has been, and the bit that I've not really looked at, was that review and adjust at the end of the day. So that's been something I've picked up from January, which was, where am I going? And we've not really looked at it. So we reviewed that. What do we need to adjust? Is let's take January, let's start fresh. Let's set some rules, and 4 trades max, 0.5% per trade, and obviously trust your trade. And that's the bit where we're at now, where leave your trade to run, and basically let that play through. So my current work on is still that, because I still pull my trades a bit early, particularly the wins, in reverse to the losses, where you always have that bias where you think it's always going to return and it doesn't. So it's the emotional side to it. So very much, I had a bit of a tilt yesterday where I over traded and I felt not good about it. So it's that. I mean, the slowing it down to 4 trades a day does help with you focusing on making your entry points much better as well, and you're controlling your entry signal points, making sure you're not just getting in for a scalp. Yes, it's maybe slower, but I prefer that that once my bias is set. So yeah.
Okay, now, so obviously we got our work ons, and I think, as you can tell, guys, it's pretty simple what what I've given Shoal to work on. Can you also just speak about like the Black Shirt Club and how's your experience been in the Black Shirt Club so far?
Yeah, I mean, the Black Shirt Club for me is very much that voice in the background. So you've got the devil on the one shoulder and the angel on the other one, and you need confirmation that it's not just you who also go through tough times. And I guess I mean, that was my first month of, my January month. So very much It's too erratic. And the thing is, Shoal, you need to have a plan. So where do we go and meet up? Where do we speak about this? And where do we actually reconfirm that you're on the right place? That's the Black Shirt Club. So, the live sessions that we enter into, I mean, you learn so much. And it's reading the charts, which is something for me. I mean, there's a lot of people and traders specifically, who may be using slightly different trading models, but very much following, the same examples. So, I mean, it's just that community. It's that reassurance, tap on the back. Tomorrow's the next day. Let's stay green. Let's focus on green day, ending the day green, maximum 4 trades. You need that conversation. You need that chat. So that's for me.
Guys, so just to actually bring this up again, is that so Shoal is using, as you can see, TradeZilla. We all use TradeZilla. Yeah, you can actually get a discount using my codes. The link is my bio, JB for the annual plan and JB10 for the monthly plan. So make sure to go check that out. But I think this is great. I mean, we wouldn't actually be able to see this if you aren't actually tracking your trades, right, Shoal? I mean, obviously you just came into trading. You didn't know obviously about journaling or anything like this, but without actually looking at this data, we wouldn't actually be able to say, okay, you need to improve your risk reward ratio. You're taking too many trades a day, or, without that. And this is actually the mentor mode on TradeZilla, where I can actually come in and Shoal can invite me as a mentor, and I can actually view his results and give an objective point of view of his trading, which actually really, really helps. And that I wouldn't be able to give him those work-ons on our coaching calls if it wasn't for this. So shout out to TradeZilla. You can get the discount codes in the link in my bio. But yeah, Shoal, I think, a couple months into trading, you're on a good foundation here. And I always say to Shoal, like, I know, it doesn't matter. I don't care about how much money you make right now in terms of if you pass accounts or anything like this. I just want to set you up with the base, because then we can look to, we can look to scale this. You pass one account, you get some payouts, you can look to use it to roll over into some more accounts. And then it's like a business. It starts to roll over like that, and you can start making more. So yeah, I appreciate you coming on, Shoal, today, and maybe we'll do a March or April review as well. But yeah, I've enjoyed working with you in the Black Shirt Club. We still got a couple months left of working with, and potentially even longer. So I appreciate you coming on today, and I hope that you guys that are watching this enjoyed it as well.
Thank you, James. Thanks for having me.
Yep.